Hi guys, E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, be able to take advantage of the opportunities, and even look forward to its blessings, okay? Now, this is a weekly update, so it ranges from the 30th until June the 5th. After you listen to the announcements, please feel free to utilize the timestamps in the comment section, which will allow you to pop directly to your sun, moon, or rising sign, provided it's in this video. Now, knowing your chart is an essential part of predictions, guys. So if you need a chart analyzed or you need a tarot reading, please contact me via Facebook Messenger or email me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, as it does definitely help me grow. And that would be an even energy exchange. Since I'm helping you grow, you can help me grow by liking the video or subscribing to the channel. Now, remember, there will be no newsletter this month because Mental Chatter Musings is hosting a book giveaway. We'll be featuring select authors all month and giving away some sweet reads. So stay tuned and stay posted to my Facebook page, author E-Ray Taronic. As for the rest of May, Mental Chatter Musings ends the month in true form by honoring our star player of the month, Alexandria House. Her latest release, the Love Infinite mixtape, just released a couple of days ago, and it's already receiving rave reviews. Speaking of Alexandria House, Diane Rambert from Diamond's World will be interviewing her tonight at 7 p.m. on Clubhouse. Her latest release, Flagrant, is what's on the menu, so please stop by. The more, the merrier. In addition to that, on Tuesday, June the 1st, Diamond's World is chopping it up with Elisa Gabrielle, delving into her creative masterpiece, The Eye of the Beholder. On Thursday, June the 3rd, Tina Marie will be gracing the stage, okay? And this is all going down at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, Thursday, and of course, Alexandria House today. Diane looks to be very busy with the books this week, so you should carve out some time to stop by and join the fun. Now, don't forget that on Friday, like every Friday, you can check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting. Authors will be giving you their impromptu freestyles according to a subject of the ladies of ICU Reading's choosing. If you'd like a chance to participate in Freestyle Friday, please contact Ebony Evans, the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club, via Facebook. Now, let's get into it without any further ado. The Sun, Mercury, and Venus, as well as the North Node, are in Gemini until Venus dips over into the sign of Cancer on Wednesday, where it will be trining Jupiter and Pisces. Okay, so that gives us a boom, an extra boom of goodness in whatever area it means for you. Let's look at what all this means for each sign. If you have any placements within 3 degrees, more or less of the degree that I mentioned, the energies will hit you more strongly. So the closer you are to the degree aspected, the more powerfully the transit will impact your life. All right, let's get into it. Last time I ended at Virgo, so I'm going to come back in and do the rest of Virgo, and I believe we stopped on Wednesday the 2nd. On Wednesday the 2nd, this is when Venus leaves your sector of career and it goes into your sector of friends, high hopes, and goals, okay? So be mindful of those in your environment meaning to mislead you or simply cause you strife. With Saturn retrograde, of course, they'll get what's coming to them, don't worry, but it's up to you to discern who means you no good, okay? So you don't want to be assisting somebody with taking you to the cleaners or coveting what's yours or something like that, or simply misleading you. Now, we are on Virgo. Okay, so your area of career is no longer going to have Venus here, okay? So aspecting you with friction is going to be your sector of relationships. But while someone can be thinking they're misleading you and things like that, you have Jupiter in your area of relationships. So luck is aspecting you. Either way it goes with career relationships. So if it's someone misleading you in a career relationships, or if it's a lying to you, or if it's a delusion you're harboring, you have luck there that's going to actually pan out for you, okay? So while they're meaning, someone in a relationship is meaning to tarnish your image, you still have luck there with Pisces helping you out. Now, Also on June the 2nd, like I said, Venus will be coming over and starting to trine your area of relationships through friends, social groups, and goals. Okay, the goals you're trying to accomplish are aspected with luck and favor, even within your relationships. So the goals you're trying to accomplish within relationships, it's aspected with luck and goodness from Venus, which means finances, making money, accomplishing your goals as far as even romantic endeavors. So if you have a friend that you like, that you know want to get into a relationship with, you have luck there aspecting. All right, so you can do that if you'd like. You also have luck aspecting and Venus aspecting your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, your neighbors, people around you. Okay, you're getting lucky communication from friends that are around you, and lucky communication from your community and your siblings and things like that, as to your goals, as to you accomplishing goals that you want to accomplish. Okay, now you have to look out and make sure you're not spending too much money. That's for sure. With friends, you might get too passionate about something and dig into the pockets, and then it'll cause you some strife. So don't do that. Okay, watch your money. Just because Venus is there doesn't mean you just crank up the take out the wallet and start throwing money everywhere. All right, so keep it cool. Your offers and assistance are coming directly towards you from friends. You could have a friend that likes you, and it would shock you, okay, who it is that actually is attracted to you. But you have that opportunity there to have a romantic time with a friend or just a pleasurable time with a friend. And this is someone at a distance from you through long distance travel. You might be even taking a trip to this friend. And this Cancer in Venus aspect is aspecting from the 2nd of June all the way until June the 27th. Okay? So anywhere within that time, you got that friends into lovers aspecting you, or that friend offering you a romantic time or a pleasurable time, and it could shock you. Okay? Now, as far as your blessing, okay, I told you your blessings and your opportunities. Okay, and your friction. Don't spend too much money. Okay, so we've gone over that. Let's move along to Thursday. Thursday, the 3rd, this is a single transit. On Sunday, it's at Gemini at 13 degrees. So if you have any aspects from 10 to 16 degrees, this will hit you harder. Where are you using your time, your efforts, and your smarts? This is what you want to look at on this day. You want to be on the ball this day. While you can be successful due to your skills, you need to put them to work on the right projects. Put the right plans in place. Make sure you're working with the right individuals to accomplish your goals that you're trying to accomplish in career, because that's what this is about, career. This transit, that's where the sun is. Whatever the case may be, you want to make sure that it is conducive to you. Okay? Let's see. Let's look at where you might need to make some adjustments. Now, as far as career, you might need to make some adjustments with some of your relationships that you harbor. Even though right now you have Pisces here bringing you luck, it's going to leave in July. So you want to make sure that your relationships are conducive to whatever you're trying to accomplish here. Okay, yeah, but I wouldn't worry too much. Like I said, you have luck there. Just make sure you're on the ball. Make sure you're working with the right people. On Friday, June the 4th, the sun is in Gemini at 14 degrees. You should be getting some news on that day that your skills might not be all the way up to par to where they need to be to attain a goal that you're trying to attain, okay? Now, this is going to be a goal in career. Maybe it's something you're revising, because this is about Gemini too. This is where Mercury is. This is where you're working on past projects. So this could easily be a past project that you're just picking up and you're brushing up. Not necessarily that somebody's telling you, hey, you need to brush this up in an aggressive way, okay? It might just be a natural process. Like my friends, we edit our work. This might be a book coming back around, or some type of work that you have to do that you have to re-edit. Maybe somebody wants some changes done to it, all right? Now, just make sure that you're working smarter, not harder, and this is equal give and take. You're not putting in too much work where you're not getting paid enough to be putting in that work. You want to look at that to make sure that that is fair for you, that somebody within your relationship isn't harboring delusions or using you in a career relationship, all right? Now on Saturday, June the 5th, the sun is in Gemini at 15 degrees. You could have a lot of downloads coming your way that day as far as your career. Make sure you write them down, because the downloads you're getting as far as making money in career, working and being of service to others, it could be a real boon for you. But you got to be willing to put in the work. So don't be flighty or flippant to your creative ideas, and make sure you're writing down your intuitive downloads so that you can work on them one at a time, and you're devoting enough time to nurture each one. Because in order to manifest your goals, you have to nurture them, okay? So make this a day of cementing an idea gifted to you by the universe, okay? Now, oh, okay, so that's it. That's it for Virgo. All right, let me move along to Libra. Libra, sun, moon, or rising. 11 minutes exactly. Libra, sun, moon, or rising. Today, the sun is at 9 degrees. I don't want my phone to fall. It's at 9 degrees Gemini. Okay, this is an area that automatically trines you. It's your area of long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and what you preach. But today is about you feeling an ease in that area. You getting good news come in as to where you feel you may have been suffering a bit. Maybe you got off work that day. Maybe you don't have to do a work project that day that deals with your education and skills. Maybe your skills don't have to be utilized or something. You feel some type of ease, or maybe you just hear good news coming in as to your efforts or your skills as it pertains to romance, creative endeavors, or with your children. Okay? Now, even if you have children that are at a distance from you, or you've been away from your children, maybe you talk to them on that day. Okay, maybe you mend some type of I don't want to say rift, but like if they were out of town or something, or maybe are they away at college, maybe now you get in contact with them and you talk to them on this day. Okay, and it makes you feel good. Okay, now as far as the friction in this area, if you are feeling any strife, like I said, it would have been in work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. And it would have been behind the scenes. So people gossiping about you, maybe you get some ease from that. Maybe the person gossiping about you leaves. Maybe the person that's been gossiping about you, maybe you're not at work that day, so you don't have to worry about it, or something like that. But you're going to feel some type of ease to that restriction on today. Today, not on today, but today. On Monday, the 31st, the sun in Gemini is at 10 degrees. This talks about home and family, okay? Or whatever this means to you. And this is talking about long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and what you preach. So we're talking about education and skills, what you think and what you preach as it pertains to home and family, okay? You could be traveling or spending time today, Monday, with family, and you may feel a gambit of emotions. Relatives or even friends from the past come into focus as you remember or regale yourself over good times and even not so good times, okay? You'll be talking about all of those things on that day. On Tuesday, the 1st, the sun is in Gemini at 11 degrees. Just because there are ill-intentioned people around you in your sphere does not mean you can't work around or above them. Okay, you go over somebody's head if you have to. This is in your area of long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and what you preach. If somebody here is disagreeing with you, most likely they're going to be at work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, or somebody criticizing you behind the scenes to block your opportunities. That's what I want you to be looking at. That's the focus on that day, and that's what's going to be happening on that day. That's the focus. So if you have any aspects between 8 and 14 degrees, Gemini, Pisces, or Virgo, yeah, that's going to be people talking crap about you, gossiping behind the scenes, trying to stop you from doing something that you want to do, achieve a goal that you want to achieve, okay? Somebody trying to pull the rug up from under you there, and they're going to be at work, okay? Somebody criticizing you or lying about you or harboring some type of delusions about you. So you're going to watch out for that on that day. Watch people who are around you, You know, watch what you tell people. Okay, so you want to speak your truth, but without Venus is going to leave that area on the next day, on Wednesday. Okay, so if they're talking junk about you already on Tuesday, Venus leaves there on Wednesday. They're already set to try to mess some stuff up. Now you already have Jupiter there in your work sector, so you'll be okay. But behind the scenes with them criticizing you, they're going to be giving people an earful. Okay, all right. Now on Wednesday the 2nd, Gemini is going to lose Venus, okay? Your sector of long distance travel, what you think, what you preach, your philosophy. So when you're driving long distances, you want to make sure that you're being careful. If you're going somewhere, you want to make sure you have travel plans, set up to where you can get to where you're going to get, and you don't have to worry about travel. In addition to that, I already told you about the gossip you're going to have to worry about from this person. Just being a rude person. You got to be mindful of your environment, of people meaning to mislead you in work or cause you some type of strife. Saturn is there, so they're going to get what's coming to them. But you don't want to help people take you to the cleaners or help them covet what's yours. Just don't tell people your business, okay? You have goodness aspecting you still with finances, but you're gonna really have to work for the resources that you're trying to get as far as romance, creative endeavors, and even resources with your children. And you might even find yourself, finances clashing with that area. So try not to spend too much of your money on that area: romance, creative endeavors, and children. Because that's an area of restrictions and responsibilities. Shared finances too is an area of restrictions and responsibilities, and it's Saturn is retrograde in Aquarius right now, so it's bringing back those old responsibilities and restrictions that you already have with romantic partners, with children, and creative projects that you're having to pay for, and some of them can shock you. Okay, all right. So but also on the 2nd, while you're watching out who you're telling your business and who's around you and things like that, also Venus is coming over into your sector of career. Okay, so with career, you don't have to worry. Even if those people are talking crap at work, you're good in career and mastery, because Venus is moving from what you think and what you preach directly to your career sector, and it's aspecting your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others directly with luck. That is awesome. That's awesome, because it's like no matter what they say, whoever they're talking to is going to know that they're just running off at the mouth, talking about you, or they're jealous, one or the other. Okay, so you're good there. Work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others is going to grant you money. You could even get a big boost in money. You might get a raise this week from work. You could get your daily routines could change for the better where you are making money and resources from work. This is just really good. Just where you are of service to others in work, starting on the 2nd, it's looking really good for you, because you have Venus and Jupiter aspecting there, and this aspecting your finances, your career, as well as work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. You got Venus and Jupiter just boom impacting you with goodness in those areas. That's a boom. Now, also Libra, your areas of friction would just be career relationships. Somebody in career is jealous of the favor you are going to be getting, because this is your sector of partnerships and open enemies, even relationships. Somebody is in the background